My number 4 shonen, and one of amazing ecchi and an amazing shonen, Shokugeki no Soma.
Yes.
I love the show, and you guys watched it as well. Let's go, Matt. Let me hear your opinion on it, and then Grant, you can share your opinion as the new ecchi watcher. And let me, do you guys remember what my takes were on it?
Kind of, but I think that I would like to hear them again.
I can just recap them real quick. Overall, Food Wars I enjoyed it because the food battles are very fun to watch. The fan service is a battle system, and
What do you mean by that?
When I say battle system, it's like if you don't get in the Food Wars, if you don't get enough fan service, you don't get enough titties popping out, enough orgasms happening,
True.
your dish wasn't good enough. And I don't know. I like that aspect. I think it's a great way to incorporate fan service into your show, and it makes it a lot of fun to watch. And Food Wars is just one of those shows that makes me want to experiment more with my cooking. And as you get later into the show, it's like it really shows that he's the villain and later in the show it's just a fucking commie, bro. He's a communist.
Wow.
And he's
Food commie.
he's a food commie essentially. And and they're trying to fight for their rights to just make dishes however they want instead of being controlled by someone with just certain amounts of recipes and stuff. Wow. Like that's all they can follow is a recipe instead of experiment with their food.
That's interesting because Soma, I've only seen season 1. I know you guys have both seen up to season 3, but it's very interesting that you bring that up because Soma is very innovative in the way that he cooks.
He is, and
he's
I love
good at
that.
getting around the problems by being innovative. So it's interesting that it's gonna turn into something where it's like you have to follow the recipe, and that's also kind of strictly speaking from season 1 perspective. Chef Shinomiya, who is an alumni of Totsuki. He was very like that in the sense that
Shinomiya.
Chef Shinomiya, the guy who Megumi had a Shokugeki.
Oh yeah.
He was very you have to follow the recipe in order for this to be correct, and Soma and Megumi challenge that, and they succeed. And so it's interesting that that's going to come back up as a point of contention.
It does. Chef Shinomiya is an interesting character. He you'll see more of him later. But yeah, that's my take. I love the fan service. I love the show. Soma, amazing protagonist, perfect protagonist for that show specifically. If they had a bitch like Subaru, it'd be a shitty show. Flop after one season. I'd shit talk it so much on this podcast. But no, I give it praise.
Funny enough, there is a character named Subaru in that show.
Oh no.
But yeah, overall,
I hate it already.
Great show. That's my take. That's my take. Matt, let me hear your opinion.
So,
all right.
So, Food Wars, in my opinion, was really, really good. The first season had me wanting to watch more. It was definitely the first episode it grabbed my attention, but it was also I'm really watching this. It got better it got a whole lot better after the first episode. But I love what you said earlier about the power scaling, and about how it's done in regards to the ecchi.
Yeah.
Because even without the ecchi, it's just so hype. I never thought that before I had watched it that it would be there would be a good way to judge how good your cooking was and your plating and stuff. And I thought it was just so cool how innovative Soma was, and also Alice in particular came up with a bunch of really innovative dishes. And then there's the pinnacle of cooking, which you see in a lot of other shonen shows as the best of the best in terms of battle. But in Food Wars, it was Arena, the God Tongue, was the pinnacle. And it's basically okay, Soma, how are you going to compete with that? And it's him improving, and in other shonen shows, they've got their other their particular trait that sets them apart from the crowd. So like in Naruto, for example, it's the nine-tailed fox, and in Food Wars, it's Soma's innovation. And all the other characters have their own little things that set them apart in a way. And I just thought that was really cool that they're able to take those shonen concepts and add them to cooking.
I love that you say that, but his innovation is what keeps him driven.
Yeah.
And that's where it kind of sets him apart from like those regular shonen characters, I feel like.
Definitely.
Because his innovation and how much enjoyment also he gets from just cooking.
Yeah.
I think he draws from that mostly from his experience also working in an eatery with his dad, because he was able to directly see how his food would impact individuals.
And it's not only that, but it's the impact of working with his dad, I think. I
think his dad had a huge role.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's someone who far surpasses him, and he's seen the peak, and now he wants to get there, which I think is really, really cool.
It's true. His dad is literally the peak.
Yeah, dude. When they revealed like what his dad's all about in the first season, I thought it was so cool. Like,
I'm on season 3. Well, remind me what, or I just finished season 3. So remind me what in season 1 they tell you about his dad, because I don't remember.
So they tell you that he was the second seat at Totsuki, in the Elite 10, that he's been all around the world, cooking and learning different dishes, and then you see that when he does his little competition with his dad in the Polar Star dormitory. And you see how his dad brings in, I forget from where, but he brings in cooking from these different parts of the world, and that's how he beats Soma. And Soma's dish was good, but it wasn't as good as his dad's because of all this experience that his dad has.
Damn.
And there's also, they didn't really get into it in season 1, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it in the next seasons. They also brought up the point where his dad has some kind of relation to Erina. And I don't know what it is yet, but I know that it's fucking hype, first of all. And also that it's going to be really interesting to see how Erina reacts when she realizes that this guy who had some large impact on her childhood is Soma's dad, who she hates.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did they get into that in season 2 and 3?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
they do. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, Grant knows. Soma's dad is an amazing character. I'll say that. How you're putting
He's
him
cool.
as just the second seed at the Council of 10?
Yeah.
He's way more than that.
I'm sure, yeah.
He's way more, because I don't know if this is a spoiler saying this, but basically, obviously there was a number 1 seed that was higher than him, but the only the guy who was number 1.
What was his name? It was like Don or something.
Yeah. Do they show him in
Yeah. He's the chairman or whatever.
Or no, not the chairman. He's
The CEO.
He's the guy with the buzz cut.
he's
Yeah.
with a buzz cut. I
He
forgot.
eats in the hot
In the
tub.
sub, he's got Dio's voice from JoJo's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That's a perfect voice for him in the sub.
Yeah, it's really
But-
good.
This is a bit of a spoiler, but basically he says that Soma's dad, the only reason he was in the second seed was because they take like academics and attendance into account.
Yeah.
Into
Oh.
Basically, Soma's dad didn't give a shit.
Soma's
He
dad
just
didn't
left.
give a
He
shit.
Yeah.
But again, he also says that Soma's dad's cooking far surpassed his.
That's crazy. I love that they also brought up that Soma's dad would lose in Shokugekis every now and then because he was like
He just didn't care.
he was too out there.
Yeah, he'd make those weird dishes like the
Yeah.
peanut butter squid and shit, where you see the tentacles like start grabbing the women and
Bro.
shit.
In the first episode, by the way, you literally see those tentacles fuck some girl.
Go
And it's-
up their ass.
Yeah, it's actually
It's nasty.
It's crazy.
The first episode is definitely like shocking.
That's the most.
Yeah.
That's the most ecchi of every episode, I think. Maybe it was just the shock factor, but
That's not the. Oh, I love the ecchi scene where Soma. I think it's the next episode or two where Soma is first. doing the entrance exam with Arena testing him for the egg dish, you know.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah, the little Soma birds.
yeah, and he's just like, just shut up and eat it, you know. And she eats it, and she's just like, oh, why do I like it so much? And those solo birds are just attacking her nude body, and I'm just like, dude, this is great. I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
then,
also what made me think Arena's a fucking bitch, because she wouldn't acknowledge how good it was.
yeah.
But also, she's a waifu, so.
Mm.
Ooh, is she on my waifu list? Grant, you've seen. Oh, is that your take? Are you done, Matt? Do you have any more to add? Because I'd love to hear Grant's opinion too. Because he saw what up to end of season 3.
Yep.
Okay.
In general, that's my take. I wouldn't mind going into more specifics and specific scenes and stuff, but talking about it overall, that's my take. It was really good.
We'll get into we can get into
I'm
more
sure
specific
we'll get
scenes,
into
yeah.
it,
but
definitely.
overall, I'd love to hear your take. Grant us with your take, Grant.
Absolutely. So my take is that I agree. I think the show is very, very good. One of the themes I took away from it, this probably isn't a spoiler to Matt, because it's kind of a core part of the whole thing. But a major thing that I saw was learning how to hold the L. Like,
ooh, interesting.
what the importance is of taking a loss and like learning from your losses. I think that's a huge theme throughout the show, and I think that's such an important thing through life. Like, you kind of have to learn when you're beat and how you can learn from being beat and what you can do better. And you see that happen a lot through like many different characters, and a lot of them change through loss. And I think that that's a really cool thing to show through cooking, because cooking is a very hit or miss thing. You know, it's either it tastes good or it tastes bad. In real life, at least in Food Wars, it's like they go into like the molecular, like sometimes the molecular details of why cooking is amazing.
I love that aspect that they go into.
Oh yeah, no,
such
I agree.
detail.
I think like going into that detail is super cool. But I think that's a very interesting theme. And I also really enjoyed the theme. I always enjoy the theme of like natural talent versus hard work in anime, and just in series and just shows or books or any media outlet in general. Because that's such an interesting debate. Like, what is more important, like hard work or natural talent? But yeah, those are things that I took away from it. I definitely think that Soma's a really good protagonist, especially because he's kind of got that like classic shonen bumpkin vibe.
Yeah.
Where he's like doesn't give a shit like what he says, like even if it's gonna make him look like a dick or like someone who doesn't know what they're saying, or
That's
like
big
someone
in
who's
the
way in over their head.
in the entrance
And
ceremony.
I really like that theme.
No.
Yeah,
that's huge. Like, he's big on that in the entrance ceremony where, you know, he's like, okay, I'm gonna be the best, and everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
yeah. He's like, I guess I'll see some of you at the top. And it's like, damn, this guy's a dick.
I love that, dude. I love when they're confident.
Yeah. And I don't even think it's like, I'm sure it is confidence, but I think it's just like the standard he sets for himself. It's like, okay, no, I'm not just going to attend this school. I'm going to be at the top of this school.
Yeah.
Like, he has like a standard for himself because he like is around his father. And like he knows that no one else around him is as good as his dad.
It's cool to see that growth too, because at the beginning he was very like, why do I need to go to cooking school? You know, I cook at the restaurant all the time. And then throughout the first season you kind of see, oh, maybe I do have more to learn here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like that. He kind of, in that sense, where you're saying with that confidence and, you know, that drive to be at the top, he kind of reminds me of Luffy in that sense.
I can see that.
Yeah. Because Luffy has a drive to be at the top of, you know, the king of the pirates.
He's unyielding in the same way that Soma is.
Yeah.
Again, the difference never mind. I'm not going to get into that. But I do like that analysis that you had of learning from your L's, from your losses, and growing off of those. Yeah, I definitely see that theme in there as well, a lot. But I also feel like there's also the theme of you know, just regardless of what you're doing, whether you put your heart, putting like all these people love cooking, and they're putting their heart and soul into it. But the show later on, I guess, it emphasizes also that you should find enjoyment in what you're putting your heart and soul into, not
True.
just do it brainlessly, not just do it just because later on,
Because you love it, yeah.
because you love it so much, yeah, do what you love, and I love that theme as well of doing what you love, and regardless of in this situation, they catch some L's in that, even though they're doing what they love. Soma's doing what he loves. He might catch an L here and there, but he grows from it, and I think that's great. I think that's just a great thing to show, because they don't just throw you this overpowered protagonist who just never takes an L.
Yeah. I love that type of protagonist, by the way, that never takes an L. But
Really?
I do. But I see what you mean, though, because even in the first season, we see with Hojo, which is the girl who was I forget. She worked in like the Chinese district or whatever, and she was big on always winning because she needed to compete in this male-dominated industry. So she wanted to
Yeah.
be like really overbearing and like really know her shit. But then she lost in the autumn elections, specifically to Megumi, and she was like, "Oh, okay. Well, maybe there's a different way to gain their respect than just to be overbearing and completely confident in my skill."
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think that's cool, because again, where Megumi grew up, and what she
Megumi.
saw, Megumi, where she grew up and what she saw and how she experienced her cooking is very different from what that girl saw, because she again came from an overbearing male dominated environment.
Yeah.
Whereas Megumi came from I think she cooked with her mom in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Her mom's
She
restaurant
learned
or
from
whatever.
like all the fishermen and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't know. It's interesting. They have a lot of different types of characters with different backgrounds, different psychologies,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they put that on their dishes.
I gotta say, I loved the show, but there's one thing I gotta complain about, which is basically what you said about how there's a lot of different characters with different ideologies and different ways that they implement those into their dishes. And the one problem that I had with it was the other members of the Polar Star Dormitory, not including Ishiki, Megumi, and Soma. I felt like all the other characters in the dormitory were super flat, and while they had all their own ideologies and stuff, and not even ideologies, they had their own cooking specialties, but they didn't have their own separate ideologies really, and they all felt just super flat. And honestly, it felt like they weren't needed in their show to begin with. Well, I know they needed people to fill out the dormitory, but there was really nothing special about any of them.
The thing with the dormitory, in that dormitory in specific, is the reason that all the different people have their own special way of cooking. I feel like Grant might be able to agree on this, but the main thing with all the people that go to that dormitory is that even though they have all their different styles of cooking, the main thing that unites them all, common denominator in there, is that they love cooking. They find enjoyment out of it. They find just fun out. They get fun out of cooking, and that's the main thing that unites all that dormitory.
I can see that.
So that's so some people, like one girl ferments rice. The Ishiki has his own garden.
Yeah,
You know-
and that was cool, but like we never really get to see at least in the first season. Maybe it changes in the coming seasons, but at least in the first season, I didn't get to see their characters fleshed out. And while none of them got expelled, like during the training camp and during the autumn elections and stuff, I never really got to see them struggle, and it just kind of felt like they passed because we needed them to pass because they were in the Polar Star Dormitory.
That's true. That's a fair point.
Again, but keep in mind they're not the main character. That
I know that, but-
they're side characters in Soma's story, and that's why they won't ever get that true development that you're seeking. But what you can understand about their characters is that
Yeah.
the reason Soma in this dormitory is able to feel so close to them and stuff is because they have that same passion for cooking as he does.
That's fair. That's fair, and I respect that a lot too. I think it's nice to see them all get along in that way.
I do think the supporting cast that like isn't a part of the dorm, like Meet or Mito,
Yes.
whatever they call her.
Nikumi?
She's a waifu.
She is a waifu.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the kid with actually the chubby brother and the
I
not so chubby
love
brother.
the Aldinis,
Love
the Aldinis.
them. The Galdinis, yeah.
Dude,
I love
that one, the Aldini brother who's like fat,
blonde
and
one?
then during the summer
He
gets
sheds
skinny.
away.
I thought that was so cool.
Dude, he.
Yeah. And then there's like Irina, her little
The god teller.
her cousin.
Alice.
Top tier
I love
waifu.
Alice. The science girl.
Valkyrie.
The
Yeah.
science girl.
And then Ryuk is a really cool character. Honestly, like it's unfortunate that they all like they're not the people who live in the that dorm.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the name of the dorm.
Polar Star.
Yes. That they're not the ones that get fleshed out, but like most of the like supporting cast, I will say that isn't involved with that dorm. They're really good.
I have no problems with them. I actually loved them. The Aldini brothers,
Yeah.
the Indian guy with the white hair.
Akira.
Akira is that his name? Yeah, I loved him. I loved
He's my
Arina,
favorite
and I
character,
loved
bro.
Alice. All the side characters and Nikumi as well, who aren't part of the Polar Star dormitory, I think were fleshed out really well, and I love them.
Yeah.
Oh.
So who do we got as that top waifu?
Alice, 100%.
Ooh, I gotta go with Alice, bro. I gotta go with my number one right now is Alice. I really like Megumi too, but she gives me more of like a
She's like you want to protect her.
yeah. If I'm looking for just like a just a waifu, like
gotta
a
be
bad
Alice.
bitch waifu, I gotta go with Alice.
Yeah.
If I'm looking,
is my number 3, Alex is my number 2, and Irin is my number 1.
Whoa.
I like bitchy girls.
Wait, who's the number
it's a
1?
horrible thing.
Arina.
Irina.
Oh, dude, yeah. Arina's my number 3, I think, and Nikumi is my number 2, and Alice is my number 1.
I got. Ooh.
I like toxic women. I'm sorry. What can I say?
I just want her to insult
mine
me.
is actually the same as yours, Matt.
Are you serious?
I have Me as number 3, Arina as actually.
Oh, so we swapped our 2 and 3 then. If Nikumi is number 3.
Oh wait, no. Arina is number 3.
Oh,
Meet's
okay.
number 2. I mean, I feel like with Meet, I gotta put Megumi like on the same tier. I can't decide who
It's
I
a
like
hard
more.
choice.
Who I
dude,
like more.
I like Megumi too.
I really like Megumi. She brings something to the show that I really like, and
I
but
don't put her in
Meet
the waifu tier
but
though. I
Meet
put her in
Meet's-
like the little sis tier.
I feel that, Grant. That's kind of where I'm at with it as well. It's like I like her, but not in that
she's not
way.
waifu. Yeah, she's not. That is so true. She's not waifu though.
Yeah.
Meet is definitely. Like, you got the tan girl in there with the fucking bobs.
With
you
the
know
tiggle bitties.
the tiggle bitties, dude.
She got that grade A5 beef.
Dude, ooh, you know she got that grade A5 beef.
That fucking wagyu.
She's definitely got that nice beef, and waifu. I'll say, Arina,
Damn.
Meet Alice.
You got good taste. You got good
Alice,
taste, Arsene.
I love. Thank you. This is why we're friends, man. we have good taste, but I like Meet as because later in the season, I think I told you this, but like how she ends up losing to Soma in that food war, so she ends up becoming a member of food or bowl club, but she doesn't just like show up and just not care about bowl club. She puts bowl club on her back. She fights
she, like,
for
honors
bowl
the
club,
commitment,
and it is some character development that I love to see.
Dude, I thought that was really good for her because at first she's all about the meat. But then she's like, oh, it's all about the whole dish. Whether it's a bowl or not, it's all about the whole dish, not just the meat.
The meat
Mm-hmm.
doesn't isn't the entire dish. You need to care about the entire entree as a whole.
Yeah.
And ooh.
True.
care
So-
about meat as a whole too. You know
Straight
what
up,
I'm
dude,
saying?
straight up. It's not just about the meat, you know. It's about the whole meat.
Dude, I think it's so crazy. She starts grilling meat. She puts on a bikini to saute some meat, and I'm just like, dude, what if oil splatters on you? You got your titties out, you gonna burn your titties with some oil or something. But she doesn't care. I mean, that might be how she got so tan. I don't know.
True.
Burn her titties with this oil.
I mean, oil up those titties. Okay. But Food Wars is a great show. Meat Meats, yeah, number 2, and then number 1. Alice is number 1 just because, again, I'm a STEM nerd. I'm a science nerd, dude, and I love the science that she puts into her dishes.
Yeah, I respect it.
But then it's not just her. Even Soma takes a book from her science stuff and uses that against her too.
Yeah, it's true.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Oh damn, that's a spoiler.
That's
dude.
not
I'm
much.
sorry.
That's not much of a spoiler. It's just like what's to come.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's true. Soma uses like everything around him to be better. So I guess that's fair.
Soma will. That's what I love about Soma. He's not. He'll take whatever is in his environment or influence. He'll take influences and use them to his advantage.
Yeah,
different-
he doesn't have one niche.
Yeah.
For sure.
I love that. I love that. He's not just I'm the fermented rice guy. I'm the meat guy.
Yeah.
I'm the seafood guy. He doesn't have just a niche. He has so much more. Because he
Very
can
much like
do
his
anything.
dad.
He can do anything, and that's the best way to have a protagonist for the show. Someone who's down to do anything.
True.
But-
Yeah, I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10 on the Grant's official sweat scale.
Ooh, okay.
Speaking of which, let's talk about the Ecchi. How do
Let's
you guys think the
get into
Ecchi
the
goes with
Ecchi.
the show? Like, what impact does it have? Does it work? Does it not? Like, what's up?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I wanna hear Grant's opinion first.
Really well. I think it's very like how Arsene was saying earlier. Like it works very well with like the power scaling. Like when it's a dramatic ass fucking very exposed nude scene from eating a dish, that the dish was fire heat and that person's probably going to win the food war. And when it's more subdued, it's like, okay, this dish was good, but it like wasn't as good as like this explosion of nudity that we got from this other dish.
Yeah. But even in that orgasmic state though, they break down the dish, they break down the ingredients, what gives it certain flavors, how
It's always informative.
if something is going to be bitter, what did they add to combat that bitterness to take away? There's just there's so much that goes into it, and I just
they're not just busting their nut. They're saying why they're busting their nut.
Yes.
They're going into detail for sure. Which
Yep.
I do appreciate. I think that like it works very well, and I think like I think it'd be insane in real life if like people were going that crazy over food. I think that'd be very interesting to watch. I wish my cooking would make someone fucking bust a nut, but like I do think it's like very interesting because I mean, it's never exaggerated as it is in real life, but sometimes when you have like really good food, you're just like, oh fuck yeah, this is delicious, and you just want to eat every last bite of it. And I don't know. I think that's kind of cool.
I've
how they like put it into like a ecchi anime type of thing.
Yeah, I will say, lately when I eat like different foods, I'll break down the food. I'll think about like the flavors that are hitting my tongue. How does it make me feel overall as well? And I don't know. It's essentially made me
fucking food critic over here.
Essentially, it's made me a food critic, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it
for sure. I get
How's
you.
the mouthfeel of this McDouble?
No, dude, like, so
These chicken tendies are really hitting right now.
no, dude. So last time actually it was what, Christmas actually, because I watched this a while ago again. Christmas, we were at Paisley's parents, and her dad made prime rib, and so I don't know. I was just telling them, yo, I'm basically a food critic now. So like they were, so her dad was like, yo, why don't you critique the dish? So like I took a bite and I critiqued it, and my critique was so good that like it left people in awe.
I'm sure her parents were very impressed at
They
your
were like,
critiquing skills.
"Are we eating
What if
with
they're
Bobby
like,
Flay
"Fuck
right
you"?
now? Who is this?" I will say I because of Food Wars I've been more into food stuff, and I saw this ad for this Bobby Flay show where he lives in Rome, Italy for like a month and a half just to experience the cuisine there, and I'm like, this guy
That's
needs
dope.
he needs a cameo in Food Wars. he needs a
Honestly, yeah,
cameo.
we need anime Bobby Flay.
Yeah, but
I love Gordon Ramsay in Food Wars
Even
for
fucking
sure.
better, dude. I love Gordon
I
Ramsay.
I feel like Bobby Flay is better than Gordon Ramsay.
I disagree. I love Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay is one of the. If I see
I've
Gordon
ate at Gordon
busting a
Ramsay's
nut in an
restaurant.
Anime, I get die happy.
No,
Are you
I've
kidding me?
woo. I've ate at Gordon
In this
Ramsay's
Gordon
restaurant, and it's not as good as Bobby Flay's.
You've eaten at Bobby Flay's restaurant?
Yeah, they're both in Vegas.
This fucking guy over here, he's cultured.
They're both in Vegas, and Bobby Flay's was way better than Gordon Ramsay's.
Wow. Maybe you just
I
chose the wrong
would
dishes.
want to try a dish from them each personally.
Same.
Personally, yeah, I
think,
guess I never had like
Ramsay-
personal
Gordon Ramsay's
dishes.
a little more like commercial than Bobby Flay, I'd say. Bobby Flay has a bunch of like cooking shows, but like I think that like or like cooking like network shows, but I think like Gordon Ramsay has a lot more like reality shows, so a lot of
That's
his shit's
true.
more like
Very true.
it's probably a little more shitty at the restaurant, but I want to taste it by their own hands. Like a
Yeah.
food war between Bobby Flay and Gordon Ramsay. Holy shit.
Oh,
I feel like
I mean,
Bobby
Gordon
Flay's gonna
Ramsay.
take it. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
That's fucking cap.
damn.
Oh, you think Gordon Ramsay's got it? I don't
Ramsay
think
gets that free.
Bobby Flay. I feel like he takes it, dude.
I don't know, dude.
If
I
I-
see Bobby Flay
I
a
feel
lot.
like if I have my Shokugeki no Soma moment, you know, where
Wait.
I might cream myself in the restaurant. It's by a dish made by Bobby Flay's hands, you know.
I
Dude,
think-
if we
Actually,
blow
no,
up
I
with
got
this
facts for
podcast,
this, though.
what's up?
Apparently, Gordon Ramsay challenged, like for like a charity thing, he challenged Bobby Flay to like a cooking
No.
competition.
A
like,
food
couple
war?
Times,
A
and Bobby
shokugeki?
Flay, it was a cooking competition. I don't think it was a food.
It was a
war,
shokugeki.
like specifically, but it was a competition for sure. And like apparently, after like 3 years, Bobby Flay hasn't accepted it.
Wow, Bobby
no.
Flay's a pussy.
No,
dude.
no. Is Bobby
Yeah.
Flay a pussy, or
Bobby F-
is Bobby Flay just like you're not worth my time?
Bobby Flay's fucking
is
scared, dude.
if Bobby Flay is the god tongue. Bobby Flay is the god tongue in real life.
You know, it can go either way, but I'm just saying I think he's scared.
maybe it's just I
Bobby
like
Flay
Bobby
suck my
Flay's
goddamn
personality
dick.
more,
He should fight Gordon Ramsay.
dude.
Dude, if it's for charity, fucking fight him, dude. Come on.
Dude, once we have some money, bro, let's try to hire them, have them make dishes for us. If we
Yes.
can afford them, we'll have to put a lot of money into that.
Yeah. We're counting on the viewers to listen to the podcast for that.
Please, listen to ads and stuff. Help us share this around so more people
do it
listen.
for us, man. Don't you want to see us react to Bobby Flay, Gordon Ramsay, Shokugeki?
Ooh, we will. The three of us will be the judges at that
Yeah.
food war, at that Shokugeki.
I'm trying to taste the umami, you know what I'm saying?
And yeah.
Ooh, mommy. I wanted to make that joke the whole time.
Oh my god.
How would I describe Meet Me or Alice? Ooh, mommy.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, mommy for sure.
But I don't know. I just like Bobby Flay's personality more than Gordon Ramsay's. Gordon Ramsay's just a angry British guy, and in my opinion, maybe I'm judging British people too harsh. But British people, like, the national dish in Britain is chicken tikka masala, which is something they stole from India because British food.
India, yeah.
Because British food is shit. It's garbage. They have the shittiest taste. That's why they went around the world to look for spice, because their women were so bad at cooking.
Wow.
And that's why That's why they have no staple food of their own because it's so shitty. Except maybe what,
Yeah,
fish and
but-
chips. That's why I will never.
No, they got tea and biscuits.
That's why I will never respect Gordon Ramsay because he's British. His nationality, his ethnicity, just ruins it. Bobby Flay, however, American. He grew up in a land of diversity. The
Yeah.
boiling pot, or what do they call it? Melting pot
Melting
of
pot.
different ethnicities. You know, Indian, Asian, Mexican, the best foods around. In my opinion, Asian and Mexican foods are the best.
I mean, London, he could go to France. France has insanely good cooking. You can go to Italy. Italy has stupid good cooking. Spain, Spanish dishes.
But yes, that is true again. But think about it. Think about this. We have that here too, and Bobby Flay can experience that here as well.
That's true. That's true.
Ooh,
I'm just gonna say that I don't think you can judge them off their personalities because their personalities are whatever
But
the TV networks want us to think they are.
I'm not judging just off their personalities though. I'm judging also. Well, I mean, if based off the personalities, just so Gordon Ramsay, he has a reality show. So what his personality shows, you know, Hell's Kitchen and stuff like that. It's more so what he is in real life, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
To a degree,
not
he's an asshole.
necessarily.
He's an asshole. To a
No.
degree, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen videos of him
I
with
think
his
you're right. I
family,
think he is
dude?
an asshole.
Huh? What did you say, Grant?
Oh no, sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
No, wait. What did you say, Grant?
I said, I think he is an asshole.
You think he
but
is?
I think he's an asshole for a justified reason. I think his quality
That I
of
agree
cooking
with.
is that of perfection.
Hmm.
I think he's a perfectionist, and that's why he's an asshole because he expects people to be perfect, just like he tries to be.
I agree with
So I
that.
think when you get a dish, I think he's making it as perfectly as he possibly can.
But do you think Bobby Flay is on that same caliber though?
I think Bobby Flay doesn't want the smoke.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
So you're getting back to that. I think in my opinion, I think Bobby Flay hasn't accepted that challenge because he sees Gordon Ramsay's cooking is below him.
Yeah, you can say that all you want, but Bobby Flay's not accepting a challenge for charity. That's a dick move.
You know why he probably didn't accept it? Because he's like, you're not worth my time. You're not worth my cooking.
Charity's not worth Bobby Flay's time?
What he probably did, he just went and took the money out of his bank account and donated it.
Yeah, you can speculate on that all you want, but bottom line is he hasn't accepted the challenge for charity.
He just donated the money out of his bank account. He doesn't need to do the charity event with Gordon Ramsay.
If he did, that is admirable.
No,
but we don't know that for sure.
The only thing that Shokugeki between him and Gordon would do is, first of all, embarrass Gordon, embarrass his British people, which obviously already have shitty cooking. Chicken tikka masala is an Indian dish. They don't have a national dish because their food is shitty. I just have to say that.
Bobby Flay gets embarrassed on TV all the fucking time. Have you ever seen Beat Bobby Flay? He gets beaten like every now and then. By regular ass chefs, dude. If regular ass chefs can beat Bobby Flay, then Gordon Ramsay can whoop his ass.
Okay, obviously, yeah, there's nothing better than home style cooking.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
What I'm saying is, there's moms in the kitchen who can make better food than Gordon Ramsay for sure. My mom can cook better than Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay's people's dish is chicken tikka masala. My mom, Paisley, can make better chicken tikka masala.
You keep bringing up this chicken tiki masala, whatever.
Chicken tikka masala.
Whatever the fuck that is, dude. I don't care, but I'm just saying you shouldn't bring country nationality into it because
it has to be brought in.
Gordon Ramsay is a chef that's cooked around the world, dude. He can cook whatever the fuck he wants. I'm sure that chicken tiki masala is not his best dish.
No, he's cooked around the world, but so has Bobby Flay.
Where's Bobby Flay from? Is he from America?
He's American, yes. But keep in mind, Bobby Flay went to Italy.
Dish, a glorified sandwich?
Wait, what?
Isn't the American dish a glorified sandwich, like a fucking hamburger?
The hamburger.
Oh, but keep in mind.
Tikka masala is way better than a fucking sandwich.
But chicken tikka masala is not their dish. Well, if you look at it, burger is an American staple, an American dish, original American dish is a burger, and cheeseburgers are amazing. You can do it in so many different ways. so many different styles, and they're an American staple, and it's so much better than if you look at an original British dish, which would be like fucking fish and chips and shit like that.
Fish and chips is fire, dude. What do
It's
you mean?
garbage.
Are you kidding me?
It's fucking
You
garbage.
like fish and chips?
You like British fish and chips.
Grant, you like fish and chips?
Fuck yeah, I like fish and
Fuck
chips.
yeah, he
You
does.
like fish and chips better than
Who
a
the
burger.
fuck doesn't?
You
I
like
mean-
you like
No,
fish
I'm
and
not
chips
saying it's better than a
burger.
burger, but fish and chips is delicious.
I mean, that depends for me, but like, I don't know. I
No,
think
no.
we will never know the answer until Bobby Flay accepts a little charity challenge.
Yep.
and
You
then
know
we
what?
can find-
Bobby Flay
and
doesn't
then
care
you know
about the
what?
kids.
Tweet at Bobby Flay right now. Bobby, for
Bobby
my
Flay
pride,
and
for
Bobby
our
Gay
D
are not
Sen's
fucking
pride,
acceptable.
accept that challenge. I will back you up. I will be your sous chef in that battle.
I'm putting 100 on Gordon Ramsay.
Ooh, I'll put
Yeah,
I'll
put
put
200.
200.
I'll put 500 on Gordon.
I'll put
I'll put
1,000 on
500.
Bobby Flay. Bobby Flay is taking that. I don't know what. Actually, I don't even know what I have against Gordon Ramsay.
They're both great chefs, obviously.
They're overall both great chefs. I've the only thing I'm going off of is that like when I was a kid, I tried these dishes and I thought one was better than the other. Again, at one place I had like chicken with chicken Alfredo. The other one I had like steak. So
Oh, dude.
Me.
Oh well, one of those is kind of superior.
Yeah,
yeah.
One of
So-
those is steak.
At Gordon Ramsay's, I had the Alfredo. At the other one, I had the steak, the
Oh.
Bobby Flay one. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
there's a clear disparity because of the dishes that I tried. If we got them to make a let's say Gordon's home country's national dish. If we got them to make chicken tikka masala, I would be the perfect judge for that. I've ate so much chicken tikka masala in my life. It's in my blood. It's literally shit. Let me cut
Flows
my.
through his
If I cut
veins.
this right now, chicken tikka masala would flow
I'm a
out.
little hungry, so like, if you want to.
But Yeah,
love
I've
how
ate
you're
so-
like, yeah, I had a pile of shit at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. Then I had liquid gold over at Bobby Flay's. So I think the liquid gold was a little bit better.
I mean, dude, but I mean, it was probably like the shittier steak too, though, because I've had amazing steak here in like this our home state.
Yeah, whatever state we're in.
Well, whatever state we're in.
Canada.
Why are you shaking your
I
head?
can't hear you scream about chicken tikka masala anymore.
Wait, no,
I
come
can't
here.
focus
Yo.
on
Come
anything.
here. So Paisley is here.
I
Tell
don't
me.
want to be
Tell
here.
me.
She wants to
Can
give us
you
the
make
takes.
Gordon?
I just want to study.
Do you think
Wait,
you
no,
can
wait,
make
who's
better
better,
chicken tikka
Bobby Flay or
masala than Gordon
Gordon
Ramsay?
I don't know what his chicken tikka masala tastes like, and I don't care. I'm just trying to study.
She's
Wait,
not
who's
real.
better?
Is Paisley real? We'll never know. Well. Anyway,
Wait,
what were we
you
talking
have to
about?
ask
Food
her who's
Wars?
better between- Oh yeah.
I mean, we got into a Shokugeki about Gordon and Bobby Flay. Yeah, so you guys are going Gordon. I'm going. Dad, why is there always
I
like
think-
this
I think
disparity
Gordon
where
Ramsay's
I'm on my
I
great.
don't
own?
know. Me and Grant are on the same wavelength.
We need to get a fourth person so he can agree with me.
Where's Jesse when we need him?
What? This nigga, bro.
Maybe, Arsen, maybe you just fucking cap all the time.
Dude,
Why you capping, bro? Why you
no.
Gordon Ramsay is Neferpito and fucking Bobby Flay is the Phantom Troop.
What?
That's fucking
No,
crazy.
wait, other way around, right? No, wait. No, never mind.
No,
You're
no,
right,
no. It
Grant,
is the
never
other
mind.
way
I
around.
was-
You are exactly
No,
right.
no,
It is
no,
exactly
no, I was
the other way
confusing
around.
myself.
No, so
Actually, wait, no. Gordon Ramsay's Merowim and fucking
Yeah, that's a take I can agree with.
who would be above Gordon Ramsay?
Bobby Flay is like Gen through.
What the fuck, bro? That is so
Damn.
disrespectful, bro. God damn.
Oh,
Grant
man.
is just like, I'm gonna be as disrespectful as I can. Fuck you,
Yeah.
Bobby Flay.
Dude, fuck Bobby Flay. I don't know anything about Bobby Flay.
What I was trying to say was, Bobby Flay went to there was a show where him and his wife or his girlfriend, whatever, I don't know what it is, their relationship, but they went to live in Italy for a month and a half, almost 2 months, I think, 2 months to just experience Italian cuisine and just appreciate it. And I was just like, what the fuck? That's so dope.
That's awesome.
That is so dope.
That's very cool.
I wanted to watch the show, but I couldn't. I had to like pay to like watch it, and I, like to get like the
I wouldn't watch it
subscription.
either.
And I was just like, no, I'm not gonna pay to watch this, but I would like to.
That's
sure.
one of my most things I'm excited for traveling is going to a bunch of restaurants that I'll probably never eat at again that have like amazing food.
Really, yeah.
I hope they're in your book.
Oh, dude. I might just make a separate book of just like, here's where to go if you're here.
Even fucking
You'll have
better.
to. You'll have to.
Even better.
That's the table of contents.
Yeah, Paisley's traveled to Europe and stuff. She took like a study abroad.
Oh, nice.
But she was telling me, because I'm not a big fan of Italian food here. Like, I mean, I was as a kid, but now I'm more so like, I look at it more as just empty carbs and fat. I don't look at it more as more than that. It's
carbs though. Oh my god, I could eat carbs
It's just
all
a different
day.
form of pizza.
Dude, Matt doesn't work out or anything. He's not big into nutrition.
I work out my brain, okay?
He works out his neural circuitry, but not much more than that. For me, it's a little more different. I look more into my nutrition and stuff, as well as like a food tasting good, and Italian food. It just doesn't hit for me anymore. I don't like it. But Paisley was saying that Italian food in Italy itself is amazing. So I would like to go try it one day. I'd like to go try it, see if I actually agree. Because right now I don't like Italian food. I think it's.
I mean, if you're eating at Olive Garden, like, okay.
Olive Garden is garbage, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what other good Italian restaurants are there?
I couldn't even tell you.
Exactly, there are none, bro. There are.
There's like Babbo's, and that place is pretty shit too.
That place is shit. There's Carrabba's, which is pretty shit too.
Yeah, I've had Oregano's, which is
Carrabba's
okay.
is
Oregano's is pretty shit too, bro.
They're all right. They're better than Olive Garden, in my opinion.
They're better than Olive Garden,
Oregano's
but they're
is a
still
good
pretty
food
shit.
when
I'd
you're,
ra-
like, drunk.
What was that?
That's a damn good point.
What'd you say, bro?
Oregano's is most Italian food, like in America, is good when you're drunk.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Dude. Bread and cheese,
I think
man.
so.
Bread
Oh.
and
Yeah,
cheese.
just bread and cheese. You'll just sober up immediately.
That's true,
God.
but like,
Sometimes I'll just eat a slice of bread and a piece of cheese, and I'll call it a day.
that sounds so unhealthy, dude.
It's so
Oh my
good
goodness.
though.
I mean, lately I've been okay, so my favorite cuisines, I think we should get into that now. My favorite cuisines, Asian and Mexican. I love my Asian food, all types of Asian food. Right now, I mean, I always love Indian food, obviously, but Thai food right now, I love. Yeah, I love Thai food. It's delicious. I love their curries. They're amazing. And then Mexican food, I've always loved Mexican food. Enchiladas and all that shit, I love it. I love it. Tamales, whatever. I love it. Mexican food, not Italian food. Yeah. Those are my top two. I can't think of a third. I guess it'd have to be American. I love my burgers.
Oh, for sure.
I love good. If you're like saying, hey, let's go to Carrabba's, I'd be like, dude, I'd rather just go to fucking McDonald's, bro. You know?
McDonald's is top tier.
I'd
American
rather
food.
starve, actually.
I mean, if I have the option, I'd rather go to In-N-Out.
Trash.
What?
Garbage.
Really? They're burgers. They're
In-N-Out
burgers?
Sucks, dude. There's so many
have
better
no
places you
opinion.
can get a burger.
Name one place where you can get a better burger than In-N-Out. A fast food burger.
Culver's.
Five Guys.
Fuck Five Guys.
No!
Dude. I cannot believe you just said that in my presence.
Grant,
Matt, we've talked
dude, we
about
might have to end this
this
Discord call,
I
bro,
know you
because
get
that was
Five
some
Guys.
blasphemy.
Do you have
know
anything to
what?
say for
You
yourself?
You guys are just uncultured.
Dude, I'm appalled that you said Five Guys is better than In-N-Out. The price
Well, I
alone
never
is
said-
a
I
fucking
never
arm
said-
and a
I
leg,
never
and the
said
burger
it
is
was
dry
better
as
than
hell.
In-N-Out.
What's up?
I've eaten In-N-Out like once.
Really?
So I wouldn't know.
You
But
see, I'm born and raised in California, so I've experienced In-N-Out, since the early age, and like
I'm tweeting "fuck Five Guys" on the podcast account right
tweet
now.
that shit right now, bro. But In-N-Out, dude, when you come to this state, we're not in California, by the way. We're not gonna tell you what state we're in, but when you come to this state, We'll go to California. Actually, you know what? We'll take a trip to LA and we'll go get some In-N-Out. And I'll order for you. I'll order so you can truly experience In-N-Out.
See, like when I went there, I had the animal style like fried or like the mustard fried animal style, whatever the fuck it is. Like I had the whole kit and caboodle, and it was
Really?
very good. But I don't remember it that much because I was
Okay.
like 17.
Dude, we
I'm
gotta go back
22
there.
now, so-
We gotta go back there because it's. I will say
I'm down.
the thing I don't like about Five Guys is the portions are smaller. It's more expensive. I feel like the quality in regards to the meat.
The portions are smaller. They give you 6,000 fries.
Oh,
That's true. They
I'm
like
talking
fill
about the
they fill
burgers.
whole bag.
I'm talking about the burger itself. I'm talking about the burger
Oh,
itself,
okay.
not
I
the
like
fries.
that they have
Not the fries. Fries?
I'm thinking of the whole experience.
Yeah, I'm talking about just the burger itself. The portion of the burger is smaller. The meat quality is not much different from that of In-N-Out's. But the main thing is they don't. There's nothing unique about it. I can make that burger at my house and make it better.
Yeah,
But the thing
that's
is,
fair.
In-N-Out has a unique thing where it's sauce and it's that animal style. It's unique and it adds this dichotomy that just sets it apart from all other burgers, fast food burgers, and just makes it so much
Yeah.
better.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and say that Five Guys does make a better burger than In-N-Out.
My
Get the fuck out of my house.
No,
Get the fuck
no,
out of
hear me
get
out,
the
bro.
fuck
Hear
out
me
of my
out,
house.
bro. Hear me out. Okay, first of all, I don't like sauce. I'm not a sauce guy. I don't like the texture, so I don't fuck with In-N-Out sauce. And I also don't like In-N-Out cheese. I'll order my In-N-Out burgers without cheese because the cheese is so shit.
You were so
Damn,
particular
hard
with like your
damn that
sauce and
shit.
stuff. I don't know, like see, I'm very different.
But the thing about it is,
I
like,
love my sauce.
Five Guys, the price makes it not worth it. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather go to In-N-Out because I don't want to spend a fortune on a Five Guys burger, but I
Culver-
like the Five Guys burger better.
Culver's is definitely better than Five Guys. I'll say that for sure.
100%.
100%.
I've never had Culver's. I'll have to try it.
It's-
You'll have to try it.
Culver's just recently opened up by my place.
Dude, I used to work there actually. A little bit of lore. I used to work at Culver's, but
Did you really?
I did, yeah.
I
I used to wear the apron and everything and the hat. It was dope.
That's cute.
They make a good burger, dude. They make a damn good burger.
They do. I will say Culver's has good burgers, but again, the big thing is like I want something a little different with my burger each time. Culver's gives me that, and they have good ranch too to like eat your burger with, or they like
Ranch
their
and burgers. I don't think I've ever had that combo.
yeah, it's a good combo. But they also just their butter burgers are really good too. But again,
Butter
it's just
burgers.
soaked. It's just
Oh,
soaked.
hell
The
yeah.
downside is just soaked in butter,
Ugh, I love it.
and I'm just taking in
Dude,
so much unsaturated
Double
fat.
cheddar burger
Say
with
less.
bacon. Oh my god.
Um,
I might. Oh,
their
God,
cheese
I
is
wish
good.
that
They
place was
have
open
good
right
cheese.
now.
I'll say that they have good cheese.
Yeah.
They Culver's has good burgers. Their cheese curds are good.
Do you like In-N-Out better than Culver's though, in a burger standpoint?
If I'm going,
Not
So-
price notwithstanding.
not. That's a tough choice for me. I'm gonna be honest. But lately I haven't had a Culver burger in a while, just because Culver's closes at like 10. In-N-Out's
Yeah.
open till 1, and I'm usually if I'm eating a burger, it's late at night.
Yeah, for sure. I feel that.
I'm drunk. I'm baked. I don't know what my mindset is not sober. Let's just say that. And I'm going, and I want something to eat. I go to Culver's. It's closed most of the time at that time, but In-N-Out's open and it hits. I've never gone to In-N-Out and it has not hit for me. I love In-N-Out. I have since I was a kid. So I just don't think Culver's can take that spot. That's why I think I have to put if there's a fast food burger tier list, Culver's would be
we'll
number
make one on
2.
my stream.
We have to
We'll
make a
make it
sandwich
factor.
tier list too, by the way.
Firehouse subs would
yeah.
be number 1 for me.
I'm about to go try that actually soon.
I wanna go with you when you try it.
Ooh, let's go next
Jersey
week.
Mike's might be
yeah,
my
hell
favorite.
yeah, hell yeah. There's one not too far from here.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, when we watch Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't know if we'll be able to today, but when we watch Jujutsu Kaisen,
Get some Firehouse subs.
we'll get some Firehouse subs.
Hell yeah.
But
Do I need to check that show out? Because I've heard it's really good.
yes, bro, you
Dude,
do.
that might crack your top 5 shonen list.
It's
No
I don't
way,
know.
okay.
I don't think it's complete yet.
It's on like episode 15, and it's gonna
15
go
or
till
something.
24.
Yeah, so it's still got a bit to go
I'll
in the
wait.
season. So
We've only seen about 8 episodes, and
Yeah.
we were taken with it.
if you
Alright.
yeah, just wait till I would say for you, just wait till the season's done, then binge it.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
And then yeah,
I'll wait until I finish Haikyuu.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
watch it.
Good
well
call.
it'll still be a minute away. But yeah, we'll definitely talk about it on the podcast when it comes up.
I'm excited.
once
to
we
talk
get to
about
that
it.
point.
Definitely the type of show that subverts your expectations.
But yeah, I want quick top 3
Yeah.
burgers. I want to go In-N-Out number 1, Culver's number 2, number 3 for fast food. I really don't know. I wouldn't put fast food. I guess I have to put Five Guys there because
I'm having a hard time thinking of
man.
other burger places.
I don't eat at Burger King. I don't eat at McDonald's.
Wendy's has really good burgers.
Really, I have not had Wendy's
Bro,
in a long
the 4
time.
for 4s. Oh my god.
Maybe Wendy's would be number 4 because I gotta be honest.
It's all right. I like actually Burger King's burgers
Wendy's is
pretty
like
good.
solid. Like it's worth the amount that you pay for sure.
You're talking about Wendy's or Burger King?
Wendy's.
Wendy's?
Burger King
Okay.
can suck my left nut.
I
Dude,
have not had
oh my
Burger
God.
King in decades, dude.
Bro.
Same with like McDonald's burgers. I don't
Burger
really
King's
eat those.
chicken nuggies though. Mwah.
Oh.
Chef's
Yeah.
I actually like McDonald's nuggies
Yeah.
better.
Oh no, Wendy's has the chicken nuggies though.
Whoa, we got 3 factions here on the chicken nuggies.
Well, I don't know if I
Chick-fil-A.
love Burger King's nuggets.
No,
but Burger
Chick-fil-A's
King
got
had a
trash
deal
nuggets.
for a long
What the
time where
fuck?
I could get 10 nuggets.
We'll
for
have to get into
$1.
that.
That's a whole different topic. What do you say, Grant?
I said Burger King used to have a deal where you could get
Oh.
like 10 nuggies for $1.
Oh,
And
Grant.
I
used to,
remember
whenever
that.
I get out of class, I used to just get like 20 nuggies.
Bro,
Oh,
for
my
$2.
$2.
Did you hit that Burger King by the Target?
Yo.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
I used to
shit.
hit that place like every day after class, man.
Dude.
Oh my
So
god.
fire.
So-
it's so good. $2 for 20
That's
chicken
great.
nuggets. Are you
That's
fucking
great.
kidding me?
Dude, I used to get their they had I think it was a bacon cheeseburger there for like $1.50.
Oh my goodness, that's a great
I would
deal.
get that too. Damn, and that shit was good too.
That's a great deal. That's a great deal.
They could serve me shit on the plate at that point. if it's got like bacon and cheese on it.
Yeah, bro, it was fire.
Yo, real
For
quick though,
$1.50.
with the chicken nugget talk, I said Chick-fil-A has good chicken nuggets.
I think
Matt here
Chick-fil-A is
said
F
that
tier.
it's not.
Chick-fil-A's trash tier nuggets, dude. They're not crispy.
Chick-fil-A, I think Chick-fil-A is entirely a gimmick.
What do you mean by that?
Chick-fil-A is the nest of fast foods for me.
Can you go deeper
Chick-fil-A
into
is the
that?
min of fast foods for me.
Oh no.
What? Really?
I mean, Min Min
Yeah.
just won a tournament
I-
in Japan. Though,
I gotta be
so-
honest. I don't like overly crispy things. I don't like it when it's super crunchy. I like it when it has a little give to it.
I like that
I
they
think
use real
Chick-fil-A is the most
chicken.
overrated piece of shit
Wait, what?
in the food industry. I
Chick-fil-A?
think it's so overrated. Yeah.
Really?
In terms of chicken
Chick-fil-A
sandwiches,
sauce
Popeyes
is
is probably
okay.
better.
Ooh.
Popeyes smacks me around like it owns me. I fucking love Popeyes.
Do you guys get okay? Have you guys tried the Chick-fil-A sauce?
It's not my thing.
Yeah.
And you still
I think it's good, but I think it's like people treat it like it's like God like lactating and it's like dripping into your mouth. Like I don't think it's that fucking good.
it's
But,
not
like,
that good. I feel like if your best sauce like to eat your chicken with is at
That's
Cane's. Is at Cane's.
Okay, I was gonna say cane sauce is the only acceptable sauce.
mhm.
Cane, dude. When I go to Cane's, no slaw, extra sauce.
I didn't know you could do that, bro.
No slaw, extra sauce.
I usually
I
do-
get 2 extra sauces with that.
I usually do no slaw, extra fries, but that kind of changes the game.
Dude, I'm revolutionizing the game.
That's a different
Without a
story.
sauce, without
Yeah.
sauce, a man is lost.
Honestly, yeah. Like,
You need that
If you
sauce,
have no
bro.
sauce, then you're lost.
you're either lost in the sauce or you're without the sauce and you're lost. So
You need to have that
God,
sauce.
it's a
man.
balance.
You need it. I mean, I feel like it is okay to get lost in the sauce, but you can't get lost without the sauce.
True.
Cause then, what?
Sometimes we all need
Are
to
you
get
even
lost.
human at that point? If you have no sauce and you're lost,
If you don't got the sauce, then you got the juice, and everybody knows it's not as good as the sauce. There's a famous vine.
Exactly,
There's
yeah.
a famous vine that goes into that, but
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't. What?
I love the Gucci Mane quote that's like, if you ain't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you could also get lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's a bar.
Dude, sometimes I be getting lost in that cane
Fucking
sauce,
bar.
bro. Sometimes I be getting lost in that cane sauce.
Honestly, yeah.
That's like my favorite quote of all time is by Marshawn Lynch. And he's like, I know I got, but I'm going to get mine more than I got, though.
What?
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 So fucking funny.
Oh my goodness, dude. But yeah, burger tier list coming soon. Sandwich shop tier list coming soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, what do? Oh, dude, we got totally off topic.
Yeah, should we do a wrap up of Food Wars and then we can probably call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My take. You guys already know my takes. Matthew, what's your take?
Really fucking good. Really fucking good. The Ecchi went really well with the plot. I did also think that the Ecchi, it almost felt toned down as I got farther through season 1. Maybe it's just because it was getting more serious in terms of the Shokugeki and stuff.
Or you just got accustomed to it.
I probably did, honestly, because I was just so into it that it just felt like commonplace.
Like, it feels weird when that Ecchi's not there.
Yeah.
It's like, where the titties at, bro? Where the titties
No,
at?
it worked really well. I loved it as a whole. I think the themes were really cool and the Ecchi fit well with it. Yeah, really good. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10 probably for the first season.
Okay. Grant, what's your take?
Yeah. You know, after watching 3 seasons, I give it the same, about an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
I think it's very good. I'm looking forward to see where it goes.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's definitely. I'd give it an 8.5 on mine. But yeah, I like you guys. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Cause I'm glad you guys watched it. I was so hyped that you guys watched it and enjoyed it. Are you gonna continue to watch it, man?
Yeah, my time from now on, unless we decide on more shows to watch for the coming podcast, is going to be split between One Piece and Food Wars.
Okay,
My man.
Yeah, but I guess just wrapping it up. What if putting these from in terms of Ecchi and everything, putting the shows in like a ranking. Grant, first of all, with the Ecchi, what would you rank the shows? Like from the least good Ecchi to the best Ecchi? Which one had you sweating the least and which one had you sweating the most?
Well, if we're going by sweat, then High School of the Dead soaks, like fucking drenches the other ones out.
Really? Okay.
But that's just because there's like literally just titty. Like they're just
Cushy.
like they could just be naked. They just have clothes drawn on them. Like I mean, that's
bro. Their
true in
school
anything,
uniforms
but
are form fitting to their
Dude,
titties.
dude,
honestly,
I don't know if I want to tell you this, but there are even crazier Ecchis out there.
God, prison school.
I can't handle that.
There's even
I'm gonna
crazier
be, like,
Ecchi.
trapped on hentai.
Yeah, it's not worth it, bro. We don't need to get that deep into the rabbit hole.
Maybe at some point. I was talking to Matt
Maybe
about it.
actually part 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm open to that.
Episode 69 or 34 plus 35. Who knows?
Let's go.
We'll see.
But let's talk about the shows on like what'd you like, Grant? Like best to worst.
Yeah,
Just
best
in
to worst.
general.
Wait, go worst to best. Go worst to best.
Worst to best? I'd say worst, like, and worst, like, I don't see any of these shows as bad. I thought all of them were, like, at least, like, pretty good to really good.
Yeah.
But lowest for me was High School of the Dead, No Game, No Life, and then Food Wars is my top.
Hell
I
yeah.
feel that. For me, worst to best was definitely High School of the Dead, but I'm gonna switch your top 2. After that, the middle was Food Wars, and then it was No Game, No Life for me.
Really?
I think that was obvious.
For me,
Yeah, you love No Game, No Life.
Yeah.
mine is exactly the same as Grant's, with High School of the Dead, No Game, No Life, and then Food Wars at number 1. Honestly, the only reason High School of the Dead isn't number 2 and No Game, No Life is because the world, and again, we talked about it, but the world and stuff, the way it was in No Game, No Life, I just really enjoyed it. But again, when we say worst to best, I would like to emphasize that it's all just, it's
These were all
going
good
from,
shows.
it's like going from pretty good to good and good to like I really enjoyed it. And
Yeah.
so none of these are bad shows. So
Yeah, it's like if you were going from like Culver's or In-N-Out and then to Five Guys as your number one. So yeah, that's
no.
He's trying to bait us real hard.
Yeah. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. It's more so the complete opposite of what he said.
But
Yeah.
let's just remember that these are objective takes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You disagree, you're a scumbag. That's the fact.
Yeah,
Sorry
that's the
about
fact. That's the fact. These are some amazing ecchis, and in conclusion, I just want to. Now that you're introduced to ecchi, what did you think of the genre? Like, what is your take on it?
It's interesting, I had always like avoided this genre of anime because I was like, I don't want to go this deep. But now that I'm here, I'm right with it.
Might as well go deeper.
Might as well go deeper, bro.
I mean, I don't know if I want to do that. But, I think at this level, like, I'd be willing to go deeper for like content, but like on a personal level, just on my own time, I probably won't. But
That makes sense.
I could definitely see myself like for like another podcast. I would definitely watch another thing.
Okay.
If we're gonna talk about it, I don't want to just like sit in my room and it's all dark and I'm watching fucking another one of these
Interspecies
crazy-ass
reviewers.
Jesus. We might have to talk about
Yeah.
that.
Fucking breathing through my mouth, sweating my balls off watching this shit.
I want to see what reaches the peak of the sweat meter. So we might have to come back to it.
No, I think because he said
High School of the Dead
High School of the
is
Dead
the
was a
peak.
10. I want to see what
Right.
breaks that.
Bro,
'Cause
Interspecies Reviewers is gonna break that.
But again, your
that's-
sweat meter is based off of like these 3 ecchi that you've seen. Oh,
Yep.
That's why I want to later on. I want to introduce you to more ecchi to see like how it adjusts your meter and stuff.
I've heard a lot about this series called Boku no Pico.
No, don't watch that, dude. Do not watch that.
Is it a trap?
It's
It's
a trap.
hentai. It's
a
hentai.
trap.
It's hentai, bro.
That's not even
And
ecchi,
that's
bro.
not
Like
that's not a what's it called? Ecchi.
No, it's straight up hentai.
we don't want to watch that, dude. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't get tricked.
Did you
All
get
right.
tricked, Matt?
Cool.
I almost got tricked. I remember one of our friends, whose name I won't say in high school, told me to look it up. So I looked it up, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Aw.
So yeah, that one we don't need to talk about
Dude,
that one. But
on the last
Okay.
podcast when I was saying like Boku no Hero Academia, I accidentally said Boku no Pico. I don't know if when you guys listened to it, did you guys hear that?
I'm pretty sure I heard that.
I was
I think
just
I
like,
remember that.
I was just like, oh, I can't believe I said that.
Has he seen it? Maybe.
You really didn't like season 4.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We'll get into that,
Now
man.
it's
We
Boku no
talked into
Pico.
it. What's up?
No, it's really Boku no Pico, season 4 of My Hero.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the next episode, we'll figure it out off the podcast.
Yeah.
We've been running for a while.
We'll leave
now.
you guys surprised for the next one.
Yeah. But yeah. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you, Grant, for granting us
Of course.
the opportunity for you to come on the podcast and to allow us to get you, take you and throw you into that shallow end of the pool of the ecchi pool filled with big titties and whatnot.
Coochies.
And I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Sweat.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad you sweat your
Nothing
balls
but
off,
sweat.
man.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it was a great time.
Dude, I'm glad you're here now.
I'm glad, dude. You're in it with us, and
There's no going back.
we're gonna teach you how to swim, bro, so you can go to the deeper ends, man.
Let's go.
But yeah, thank you if you listened along. Thank you. Watch the shows. Let us know what you guys think about them.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Like, comment,
Like and
subscribe.
comment and subscribe, baby.
Oh
Hey.
yeah. Make sure we'll definitely be plugging Grant's Twitch channel. So
Keep an eye out for
keep
it.
an eye out for that. And follow the Twitter at the One Podcast. The O in the one is a number 1.
Yeah. I made that. I don't know why I did it that way, but I did.
It works out that way.
I thought it was cool.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's sick. It's sick.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, that's it. Do you have anything to add?
Thanks for listening, everybody who's listened. We're international now. We have some viewers in other countries aside from America.
Shout out the European
So, yeah,
homies.
shout
Thank
out
you for
guys.
listening.
I think we got one guy in Sweden, so you're a homie.
Hey, Leffen,
Yo,
is that
you're
you?
fucking
Yeah,
homie.
is that Leffen? Do we
Is
got
that
Leffen in the chat?
PewDiePie? PewDiePie, who is this? Who's a Swede? I don't know. But thank you for listening, dude. If you have a Twitter, man,
Give us a follow.
Give us a follow.
Yeah, give us
tweet
a DM
at us.
too.
Tweet at us or something, man. So we know who you are.
Yeah, hell
And,
yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
dude. If we ever come out with merch or something, man, we'll send some to you.
Yeah, you're for free.
For free,
Don't
for
even
free.
worry about it.
Dude, maybe
First
come on the
European
podcast.
fan.
Who knows?
I
Do you
love-
speak English? Probably.
We'll see. Probably if you understand us. So.
Yeah. But again, thank you for listening. And
It's been Arsene,
RD said.
Ardisen, and it's been Matt.
This has been Grant.
It's been Grant.
And yeah, thank you for listening. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.
Peace.